Hello everyone! Once again, I'm here to share with you a meaningful recipe to me on rice noodle with sardine sauce. And I'm calling out my kababayan, amiga, amigo, kasangkayan back home, or all over the world to join me in this tutorial. Canned sardines with tomato sauce is a popular food that goes well with a plate of rice for everyday working people way back home because not only it is inexpensive, it is also tasty and has health benefits. Canned sardine always take me back to my student life when cooking a meal after late night classes was impossible. So a can of sardine and a bowl of rice went a long way to have a good meal for my day. Sardines are processed with tomato sauce, just like our pasta sauce. So this reminded me of a noodle dish that a friend from the province used to make that everyone enjoyed. And here it is, my friend. The beauty of this noodle dish is it will need few ingredients at a budget cost of less than $10 serving 6 people. And simply we will need light soy sauce, 1 large or 1.5 medium tomato, and 2 yellow onions, and 3 cans of sardines in tomato sauce with chili. I'm using with chili today because I want my noodle a bit spicy, but if you don't want to, you can choose the green label, the tomato sauce without chili. And I'm using 3 cans of sardines because I'm preparing meals for 6 people. And then we will need a thumb-sized ginger and 2 stalks of green onions that will enhance our flavor that we will garnish also on our noodle. 1.5 piece of tomato, medium size. I cut it in chunks, okay, like cubes. And then I have 2 yellow onions, medium size, and I slice them into this, not mince, okay. And then I have a thumb size of ginger, which I slice and cut into bigger strips. And we have here the green onions to garnish after we finish cooking the noodles, okay. So now we move on with the rest of the ingredients. And we need pepper and some oil. Also, you will need 4 cups of water. Just add 1 cup at a time as needed. I have 2 different packaging of rice vermicelli. They are labeled as rice vermicelli or rice noodle. I have also this one brand from Taiwan, which I always stock at home for my noodle dishes. Rice noodle dishes are common and popular to Asian cuisine, so I'm pretty sure there are tons of noodle varieties you can find in our Asian market or even in our local markets nowadays. Today, I'm using 500 grams of noodles because I intend to serve 6 people meals. In cooking the noodles, it is important to pre-soak them for 15 to 20 minutes and drain them well before cooking. I have here the noodle that I soak and I already drained the water. I'm going to cut this into 3 inches, just like that. Just cut randomly where you think is too long. So now that we have everything, we can move on with the cooking. We start off with 2 tablespoons oil to a medium heat pan and wait for it to be heated. The oil is heated now and I'm adding in the ginger. Saute for few seconds and add in the tomato slices and cook them until tender. I always overcook the tomatoes until a bit mushy because they release natural tomato juices that make the sauce tastier. Once tomatoes are overcooked and mushy, we can add the onion slices. Caramelize the onion. So now my onion is already caramelized. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some water, 1 cup of water, or actually 2. Then I'm gonna pour in the sardine sauce, 3 cans of sauce I'm gonna pour in. Now we're gonna wait for it to boil our sauce, then we're gonna put in the noodles. So the sauce is already like starting to simmer a bit. You can put in your noodle now. Put in by batch, and then as soon as you see that it's already soaking in, you can start to put some more. Don't put them all at the same time, because it's gonna be hard for you to blend in everything. You see, I still have a little bit more here. I will try to incorporate everything first. And also try to lower down your heat, because you don't want your sauce to be like dry. You see that it's a little bit dry, add another cup of water, just only 1 cup. You see, I have still some sauce there. My noodle already is covered, so I can finish the rest of my noodle that is here. Lower down your heat just only to simmer. Make sure that it's still hot but not too high, because we want the sauce to sink into the noodle, not to dry up our sauce. Then we can add 1 more tablespoon of soya. Once we know that our noodles are already blended well with the sauce, I can put in my sardines now. I can use the inside sauce of my sardines and put some water, so you don't waste the flavor of the sardines inside the can. I just put 1 and then just recycle it to the 3 cans. Okay. Our noodle dish is almost done, and here are some cooking tips. When adding soy sauce, water, sugar, or sardines to the noodles, the rule of thumb is to stir constantly and blend in thoroughly each addition before adding the next one. A good noodle dish is to cook it al dente and not to overcook, making it soggy. Noodles should be moist and full of flavors from the sauce. To avoid sauce from drying up while noodle is still half cooked, low heat should be maintained, and it's important to stir constantly the noodles so they will be cooked evenly. I added a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of sugar and tried a few bites to determine the final taste. Because it was so good, at the end I decided to add another teaspoon of soy sauce just to enhance even more the flavor. And last but not the least, I added the green onions as garnish. So my friends, give this a try, and if it's a thumbs up, remember to hit that subscribe button for more videos. And for my dear kababayan, kasangkayan, kaibigan, most of you might have better ways of doing this, and I'll be honored to learn from you if you leave me a comment. I believe cooking will be more fun if we share together our experiences, knowledge, and memories. So folks, hope you all enjoy today's tutorial. My other videos are available at the end of the description box, or simply search them under Mama Wang. Thank you for watching. Goodbye now.